Hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. Again, my name is Gus Lazopoulos, co-founder and CEO of Paresia. So today I'm actually doing a special video because I'm going to be actually making a trip to San Francisco. So as you're aware, we're building Paresia. So Paresia is an on-demand application, as I mentioned in my previous video, that connects local service providers with customers. Now, let me kind of share with you the main reason why I'm going on this trip. And it's amazing how destiny works sometimes. About a year ago, I would say maybe around May, I completed my MBA, my Master's of Business Administration. And so I had actually goals of, maybe going after and finishing my PhD or my doctorate. In this case, my DBA. But I said, I'm going to be busy with a startup. And so, basically, there's not a lot of time that I had to do it. However, so I get a call about a month after I graduated from my MBA, from an organization called Upgrad. So what Upgrad does is they work with various universities around the world that basically facilitate students that are completing their degrees online through reputable universities. So I get a phone call from a lady from one of the sales ladies at Upgrad. This was back in May of last year. And so she says to me that, there's a new program launching at GGU. So GGU is where I'm actually doing my DBA, Golden Gate University, that is that is basically located in San Francisco. So, and lo and behold, we're actually our business, Paresia, will be based out of San Francisco. So that was way before I got this program. Um, so I said to myself, okay, I may be interested, but the program was around $65,000, which I thought was quite expensive. But they had a scholarship, so I said, you know what? Let me apply for the scholarship. So I applied for the scholarship, and I ended up, getting an 80% scholarship, and the whole DBA cost me $12,000. And so I said, great. So now I'm, within 2.5 years, I'll get my doctorate and I'll have my DBA. But here's how destiny works. So one of the programs that they have with the DBA is called the Immersion program. So the purpose of this video is going to be broken down into different segments. Tomorrow morning, I'm flying out to San Francisco, the heart of Silicon Valley, where we're going to stay there about 7 to 8 days. And in those 7 to 8 days, there's going to be a series of programs that we're going to go. So we're going to be visiting Twitter, LinkedIn, and we're going to be meeting a lot of people from Silicon Valley. So when I look at Paresia and I look at how this program, I wasn't even looking for the doctorate, it just kind of landed on, came to me out of nowhere. It's kind of a good link and basically a good way to make connections in Silicon Valley and a good way to really get the credibility that is needed to help make this venture a success. So in this video, I will kind of go over my trip, and so we'll look at the different places that we're going to go visit, and when it all comes together, it's going to be an interesting watch. So, like I said, tomorrow I'm leaving at 9 a.m. That's my flight to San Francisco. Now, another story about that is my 8 a.m. Flight got canceled because of the snowstorm that we had here, but somehow I'm going to find a way. I am going to make my way there. So I will be, again, I'll be back and throughout the series, throughout the video, where I will show you basically, the different sites that we're going to visit, locations, and it's going to be an interesting experience. So we'll see you there, guys. Take care.
Our tax school is named after him. It's the Bruce Braden School of Tax. Also a GGU alumni and made money out of oil. It's an oil magnate based in Houston now. That's Bruce Braden. So our Bruce Braden School of Tax. Let's go to this side. Most of you are in the business school, and our business school. What's the name of our business school? Huh? What's the name of the business school? Edward S. Agino. See that? Edward S. Agino Foundation.
Where?
Donated money so that the business school is named after him. Edward S. Agino made money from a company that was eventually bought by the Sara Lee Corporation. Anybody who goes into food here, in the United States knows the dough comes from there. All the condiments, Sara Lee Corporation. Edward Agino, also a GGU alumni in Dallas. We have a lot of distinguished GGU alumni. We have Monique. There's Monique Wilson. There's the former CTO, Chief Technology Officer of Cisco, is a GGU alum. The former President and CEO of Microsoft, Rick Beluso, also a GGU alumni. Right? So we have judges, we have advocates, we have people in nonprofits, all of this.
And now you have us?
Yes.
There's a lot of space in the wall.
You want to put our names on there too, maybe?
To be added to this. Servant leadership is about giving back, to your alma mater. So they have stepped up and gave back. All right? Good, let's go. I wanted to start your day with that one.
Good one.
Second term class. Like you, they're on a very fast pace. 8 week, but shorter than some of you. Last Republican mayor of San Francisco. So it's a GGU alumni that became mayor of San Francisco. Right? Greek, first generation Greek immigrant, Georgios Christopoulos. He made his money out of dairy farming. So he had a dairy
support staff that we have here at GGU to help you progress along your academic pathway and to help accomplish those dreams that you have. And you're part of, here at Golden Gate University, a long history of folks who have traversed this path before you. We have been very proud about our 120-year history of supporting students who are committed to their vision of advancing themselves career-wise, professionally, and taking advantage of the educational offerings that we have here. So I know you're all coming from all over the world. I know you're coming together. Some of you, I met a few of you on the way in. A couple of you have been to San Francisco before. Some of you are just here for the very first time. So from the bottom of our heart, we welcome you to San Francisco. We welcome you to Golden Gate University. We apologize that, you've probably heard that it never rains in California. And that we have, unfortunately, some rain here for you this week. But for those of us that are here, we know we need the rain, so we're grateful for that.
Rain and cold.
Yeah.
Rain and a little colder, too. A little colder. But I also want to thank our staff, Rosita and Mac and May and Irshad, for their work, and Professor Jay and all the faculty that are here that I know you'll be learning a lot from and collaborating with as you move forward. So with that, I do apologize. I'm in a committee meeting with our Board of Trustees as we speak. If I'm able to get away, I'd like to come down and talk a little bit more with some of you one-on-one, but I did want to welcome you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We do one quick group photo with the president. So let's all move there. Let's move there.
Let me see this damn thing works. Hello, everybody. This is Gus Lazopoulos here. I am in San Francisco right now, participating in an immersion program for my doctorate, my DBA at Golden Gate University. So I'm here with Dr. Jay, and this is Sushil. He's one of my colleagues. Dr. Jay is our provost.
Vice provost. Vice
provost.
You just promoted me.
I promoted him.
promoted
Yeah,
me.
there you
Got a
go.
promotion.
Yeah, we gave a promotion. So he's our vice provost.
He's live on Facebook, by the way.
No. We're just videotaping it.
Yeah.
So basically, we're here. This is a very interesting visit that we made here in San Francisco. I'm meeting a lot of interesting people, and I will be taking different videos throughout the city, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with everybody. So
And Gus has been a great contributor. he lost his baggage in the first day, but we didn't even notice it because of the energy and spirit he had.
And
Thank you very much.
We have loaned our outfits to him.
No, I got my baggage back, so everything's back to normal.
Yeah, everything external was loaned to Gus.
sure,
Nothing
for sure.
internal.
So, anyways, guys, I will. We'll be back again for more feeds. Thank you. Bye bye.
Information technology management program. Very big supporter. Most popular faculty among the international students, especially from India. They all know him, right? Very, very special because he spends a lot of time with them. Really, you can feel his heart and care. The care, right? Construct, right? And care, collaborate. There you go, Professor Ross.
Thank you very much. However we can support you guys in your success, we're here to help. Professor Jay's got this well organized thing.
And he's gonna give you a talk on
Security?
road tour there in India. But he is also one of the persons responsible for the development of the DBA, the MSBA, and of course in the undergrad program, he's the author of our BS in Data Analytics. DBA, which is the largest DBA program now in the world, is Anita Manohar, who's here with us. Dr. Anita Manohar.
Good to see you all. Yeah, it's great having conversations with you today to see what your backgrounds are, your professional backgrounds, and what your interests are in dissertation and so on. It's mind-opening for me to, and it's an honor to be in a program like this and work with students around the world. So thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
Most importantly, the important work that you will be doing on a global level. Okay, so especially in today's economy, now more than ever, it's important to have that globalized presence. Okay, obviously with a digital focus, and that's what we're all about here. Okay, I appreciate it. So welcome.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Now we go to
And action.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is Gus from San Francisco. This is day 3 of our trip. I'm here with my colleagues. This is Mike.
How's it going?
Mike, and this is Adam.
Hi guys.
So today they're going to be doing some excursions. We're going to the Golden Gate Bridge, I believe, a few other things. So I will be taping these locations and looking forward to sharing the experience. Thank you.
So this is very, very important in your experience. I wanna reconnect you with the objectives of why you're here again, right? Like number one, it's all about connection. You're connecting to campus. You're connecting to your university. Number 2, you're connecting to your peers, right? Networking to people that you normally are connecting to in a virtual world. You are now outside of that virtual world and connecting to the MSG. The third one is you're connecting to the content. You want to connect to your professors.
Sorry,
Yeah.
because we need to drive and
Oh,
we need to say, and
yeah.
then we're sitting next.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Nothing. Yes, so we are also connecting finally to your classroom and your professors, which is very important in your experience, in our experience again, right? So these connections are really the objective of why you are here. It's all about connecting, right? I want to connect you now to a couple of people. At the back, we have Ahmed.
Hello everyone.
Ahmed
Hello, Ahmed.
is a GGU student, right? An undergraduate GGU student, but also very close friend there of Mac. They live in the same place.
Yes, we do.
Right, so
But
that,
not in the
that
same room.
place is going to be populated by GGU students. Separate rooms, right? Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Separate rooms but shared bathrooms?
Yeah.
That's what we call here TMI, Professor TMI. Too much information. TMI, right? So, I also want to connect you to Zach. Zach was here. You know, so we've been working together on immersions, done a lot of groups. Zach and has been my translator for Chinese groups. So I told you, right, before you came, you know, before the pandemic, it was all Chinese training groups who want to learn about the secrets of the Silicon Valley, right? So Zach knows all of it. Yeah, I don't.
Jack.
Jack. Zach, so it's Zach. Zach also is a roommate or a housemate of Ahmed and Max, right?
But not in the same room.
It's all about connections and they are connected, right?
Hey, Zach. Ni hao.
Yeah. So Zach is here? Yeah.
Xinyan Guailu.
Okay.
Zach is okay, whatever you say.
Okay, gentlemen, we are now, what's this location called? I'm just calling, this is Pier 39, right?
Yes, Pier 39.
Okay, so everybody, this is Pier 39 in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
This is the tourist trap where tourists come to California and they say, oh, they're in shorts and t-shirts. And we love it because then they start buying layers.
I want to buy at some point a souvenir from my...
Don't get souvenirs here. We're going to Chinatown.
Chinatown, okay.
Yes.
All right, let me know. I gotta send something to my mother, you know?
You are not taking video, right?
Huh?
You know the started, right?
No, I'm just taking like different clips and I'm trying to...
That's the best place.
Do you have room in there?
I don't know how I'm gonna put this video together, but... Huh? Oh yeah. Hello everybody, this is Gus again. We are now in the San Francisco Bay Area. We're on a ferry, taking a tour here with all my comrades.
They want to be part of the picture. Come on in
Here
here.
guys, hello. These are all the DBA and MBA students.
Xin chào.
Hello.
Xin chào.
Nice to see you guys. So we're about to depart, and we'll show you the Bay Area.
Come on in.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to picture.
But it's stressful. Okay, there's the golden
I'm just taking all this in, you know.
I got a great San Francisco day for a boat ride, but it can't get bumpy out here on the water. The boat could shift and move and pitch suddenly without warning, especially up by the Golden Gate Bridge, so please be careful wherever you're on the vessel. If you're moving around, try to use a handhold or something solid as you do that. Keep in mind, no running, jumping, standing on the benches, sitting on the backs of the benches, feet on the deck at all times. Also, don't forget full service snack bar on the main deck. All the goodies, drinks, cold drinks, soda, snacks, beer, wine, cocktails. Restrooms are also on the main deck. Enjoy the ride. We will get closer later on. If it's not too far, the bench you see is the famous Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay guys, I'm gonna stay here while we're going.
Bridges were barren rock and abandoned. The first trees were planted there in the
Yeah, please. So let me. I don't take transit, man. People are.
Hey, it's written Indian land, right? India. Is it? Okay, let's take a selfie. Or who will take it? You will take it?
But they changed their mind. It was now the perfect place for a military
Come, guys.
and eventually
With the prison,
a
come.
federal penitentiary.
Yeah, right, Mike? Yeah, it's a sea lion, right? Yeah, it is a sea lion. Yeah, that's a sea lion.
Oh my God.
And then they're all here, our left side.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Look at that. If you were to go to pet them, what would happen?
Sorry?
If you were to go to pet them, what would happen? Would they attack you?
I don't want to imagine that.
Right, they'll land too far north. So what they do is you follow the coastline. The coastline you're seeing outside is also the route for migrating whales and dolphins and orcas, right? And all of this. They go in the summers. They go further, down south, of course, to Mexico. They follow the coastline. So there are sharks. Of course, you see them, right? They're following each other. Right? If there are babies that are there and they're weaker, and you see the predators also following them. We're now.
Okay, guys, this is the Golden Gate Bridge. We're gonna walk through some of the bridge here.
Might get run over by the
Oh yeah.
bicycle cyclists.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep an eye on that. So there's a bridge is broken into two parts, right?
The northbound and the southbound lanes. The northbound lanes go to Marin County, which is the richest county in the United States.
Maybe I should go look for some real estate there, huh?
Yes, that's where we're headed.
Yeah, why
And
not?
then going south, it heads into the city.
Are we crossing the whole bridge?
City of San Bruno.
Wow, it's amazing. One day I go to China, I want to walk the wall of China.
The Great Wall, right?
Yeah, the Great Wall of China.
I walked it with Dr. Nick.
Oh, nice. So they put the fence here to prevent suicide, huh?
Mm-hmm. And throwing of projectiles.
Yeah, because it can hit somebody and be dangerous. Oh my God, I can definitely get my calorie counts here. My goodness. You guys have a beautiful city.
Thank you.
No problem.
People always ask me what your favorite city to beauty. But I find beauty in every city.
Yeah, of course. Every city has its own beauty. You just have to admire it, I love that mountain. Really good.
think about that too. Because as San Franciscans, we are very proud of our city and our tourist sites. It's part of our heritage. You're going to connect to some of our heritage today. We like to bring our friends, and see all of this. Right? Oh, no. I think I'm louder. Can you hear me, Ahmed?
Yeah, you're
So this is very, very important in your experience. I wanna reconnect you with the objectives of why you're here again, right? Right. Number one, it's all about connection. You're connecting to campus. You're connecting to your university. Number two, you're connecting to your peers, right? Networking to people that you normally are connecting to in a virtual world. You are now outside of that virtual world and connecting to them. The third one is you're connecting to the content. You
announcement, guys.
If you can understand what they're saying,
Announcement.
as if like they're seals on board.
It looks like a seal is on board, guys.
Yeah, there are people inside.
Yeah, they're just like us. Maybe they are going. See, they are going from.
That is something historical. Mr. J will explain us. No worries.
Standing after Irish pub, the Indian cuisine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is Chef Radish and Sunil on the other side of the house. We had a lovely meet and over to them.
Yeah. Oh, you like spicy?
Yeah, of course. No, they stole it. Changed the name.
They popped into it.
They started selling.
It's like the, oh, there's my grandfather, he had the same, we have spicy.
It failed, right? No, it's still here.
we don't have any in California. So do you want to go into the US?
Yes. Midwest. What do we do, guys?
I just thought, like, if it weren't for like a video.
So there are a number of memorials. There's a Chinese memorial also there. You see that rock? There's a Chinese memorial also there. And then there's a Russian memorial on top also. So this is a place of honor. That's why this place is called the Legion of Honor. Tomorrow we're going to go for that site. And if you notice, some of you are
This is Union Square
this story
in San Francisco.
and this story. So there's two narratives going. The ones that the colonizers story or the ones that of the colonized. So it's very normal now for us to have this history from two perspectives, right? The colonizer and the colonized, right? And if you go to Chinatown, if you go to some of the ethnic neighborhoods, Japantown, and even the Latino district, the Mission district, even the gay district, you will have the colonizer and the colonized. Right? Colonizers, of course, are not, we call them hegemons in politics, could wear many different faces. Right? So you see that the Filipinos tried to correct this narrative that was going on with this. So in San Francisco, this is very much this is a liberal city. It's a city that's inclusive of different stories from different people.
Okay, guys, we're right now in the Filipino embassy, and so I'm looking at this space here, and what I love about this space is that it would really be a perfect space for a startup company. This has a really good industrialist space. It's got good energy, and definitely not a bad place to to kickstart a business. So they're gonna be giving us a presentation today regarding Filipino-American relations. So we're looking forward to that. So just wanted to share that with you. So now they're going to be doing a presentation on Dynamo Space. So everybody's all sitting around the table. Hello, how you doing?
All right, we are ready.
So we're going to find out what the Dynamo Space is all about.
We're hosting us this morning. We have Danny and Pierre, and they're going to be telling us about this wonderful space called Dynamic. The name alone, right? Dynamic.
Sorry, Dynamical.
So, Danny and Pierre.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Biel.
Morning.
This is Danny. So I'm the Director of Growth and Marketing for Dynamical Space. Danny is our Community Manager. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show a video in a bit, but before that, I think Danny will just give a brief about the space.
Yeah. So welcome everyone. Again, my name is Danny, the Community Manager. A little bit about this space and the building itself. So this building is actually owned by the Philippine government for the past 100 years. The consulate is on the 2nd and 5th floor. The rest of the space is offices. But we have a memorandum of understanding with the Philippine government that we will be helping businesses grow, especially Philippine businesses. This space was empty for the past 10 years. And then back in 2019, JR had this vision of how he wanted to support entrepreneurs. And so he wanted to create this co-working space. So throughout 2019, he was building this, and we opened it right before the pandemic hit. So we like to say that Dynamico Space is really up and coming now that the world is coming back. Dynamico Space is not...
Danny, JR.
Oh, that's important. JR is our CEO and founder. He was meant to be here today, but he's been running around. He just come back from the Philippines, so he has a lot to catch up on. So yeah, you'll see him in our videos as well. Yeah, that's a little bit about us. We're really here for the entrepreneur, not just with the space, but we also have tech services, mentorship programs, events as well that you'll see a little bit here. So I'll go ahead and show you our video. This is our website. You can see our video here as well. We're at dynamico.space. But let me go over here to our YouTube.
There's something so visceral about being in a physical space together, especially in this.
Okay, everybody, what you're seeing here is the entrance to Chinatown in San Francisco. So we will be walking through Chinatown and looking at some of the stores and restaurants and their location. So I'll be back in the next video. Okay, hello everybody. This is the Salesforce Tower in San Francisco. So we're going to be going up in this tower. So we're going to show you, I don't know what floor we're going on, but I'm going to be able to show you maybe San Francisco from a higher floor. So we're just going to be visiting this company as part of our Immersion program. So here's the rest of the team that's waiting to get cleared to go upstairs. actually moved us to the next building, so we're not going to be going in the actual Salesforce Tower, but in the secondary building. So I will show you when we go up to the floor. So we're up on the 29th floor here, and this is the Salesforce Innovation Center. So we're gonna have a little bit of a conference here. So as you can see all of the buildings, and you can see the Bay Area, and that is the Bay Bridge over there. So definitely beautiful view. Say hello, everybody. Hi. Hello.
Take videos and take them back to work and find out why you don't have an office like this.
I know, it's a nice office.
Really? With the grand piano and the rest of it. I mean, yeah, nice place to work.
Oh, okay, that's actually good.
Hey, that's what I asked.
You know, contractors, but
Here you go, Sushil. This seat has your name on it.
One day I'll be sitting here and
You will be. You're welcome.
you know there is a saying, may your tongue turn into gold. You know?
Which one?
There is a saying.
What's the saying?
May your tongue turn
Yes.
into gold.
May your tongue turn into gold.
Yes. When you say something,
So say it for me too, you know.
your app will be one of the biggest dislikes.
It will be. Patience. Patience. Thank you. Look at the view here, guys. Very beautiful. You can see the whole city from here. Look at this. There's the Bay Bridge.
Chills within my body.
Say hello to the camera, guys. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Where are we?
I'm videotaping. We're in the Salesforce Tower. All right. So this is a view of the city of San Francisco on the 30th floor. Thank you.
Companies that can scale fast. Yes. Yeah, we've done a couple of social impact pitch nights, right?
When is the next pitch night?
The next one will be on the 23rd. And we have been talking to a lot of like other incubators, and we're hoping to do even more pitch nights as needed, because we do have a lot of startups who've been in contact with, who are really excited to do these pitch nights. So hopefully we're going to do even more than just the once a month.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, please go right out. Let's take a picture here.
Somebody want to take a picture of me?
All the way around the other side. So.
Wow, look at this view. My God, it's so beautiful. I love it.
you imagine this being my office, you know?
Yeah.
Nice bar over there, double doors, you know what I mean?
Salesforce Innovation
Seeing
Center.
everything.
You can see that, enjoy that view as well.
You are in? You should be in my whole video. No, you are.
I'm coming up.
That's great. So when she comes in, and I'm depending on you to embarrass her. Okay, so thank you for your help in advance.
You can talk to us.
I know I can. It's great, isn't it? What a team.
We love embarrassing people.
Oh, you're good. This is a big fan. This is
Love embarrassing people or you love embarrassing people? Like, is there a common?
I would love to embarrass
With this floor here, it comes up and down. It comes up and down. Yeah.
You're taking me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is a little more.
Airplanes. None of us are flying airplanes, but well, I got a student that does fly an airplane. He's a commercial pilot, but the notion of how do you deal with an adversary and win, and that's think of security in that model. There's a whole bunch of work you have to do ahead of time, checking boxes and building systems, and we'll talk about that. But the industry has figured out nobody's got enough time. Forcing the city council to stop being so self-serving and take care of the community. And that's, I mean, what 20 acres, what's an acre of land worth in the Bay Area here? You know, $6 million an acre, I don't know, some big number. So that was valuable, and we had to wait 20, 30 years for that property to roll from being constrained to only use
and meeting the various companies and interacting. So I just really wanted to say hello. If there was time for a few questions, I don't know if there are, I'd be happy to answer, or maybe there's a time afterwards. But I looked at all of your resumes and backgrounds, and we're impressed. We're glad you're here. Whether you're starting your own company or advancing in your own career. Somebody said, well, what are the secrets that you've learned? It's kind of hard, but you know, from a leadership perspective, when I'm talking to the younger kids, I always use the
actually try to limit. There's plenty of content here too on this topic, and this is a space that I live in. This is a space that is very near to me. So-called past, under my life and career has been in what's called industrial revolution, starting with the third version of a digital revolution, but moving on to this latest one. And these days, I'm sure you're hearing a lot of buzzwords about AI, everything. To the point that nowadays in the mainstream media, articles that are raising flag concerns. I don't know how many of you guys know Noam Chomsky. He's known in some circle as being a very progressive or leftist on one side, but the other day he had an editorial in New York Times about the false promise of AI. So you're gonna see a different.
And then our partners sit typically in the opposite, but they're much more like intermingled here than I've heard at some other companies where they're a little bit more separate. They really engage with everyone. So yeah.
Very nice.
And then we have our conference rooms again. If we go in there equipped with the cameras that you can have Zoom pulled up on your screen to be really inclusive of those people that aren't.
It is my pleasure to be here. Who are my Canadian?
There's Canadians.
Right here.
Canadian over here.
Yep. All right. I didn't know who the rest of you were, but I'm wearing my my U.S. Canadian.
No.
Coming American.
Thank you. That's right.
You want to sit?
No. It's okay.
What do you want? If you want to sit, you can take a chair from here.
Yeah, thank you. So considerate.
Hello everybody. So right now we're closer to San Jose. We're about an hour south of San Francisco. So we're going into the Google Plug and Play where we're going to actually watch some live pitches. So I'm going to be hopefully videotaping some of the different pitches. So looking forward. See you guys inside. Okay everybody, we're now in the Google Plug and Play office. So this is their office space. And so this is what happens here. A lot of entrepreneurs will come here and meet up with investors to present their ideas, to be able to get funding. So this is pretty cool. I wish we could have had something like this in Canada, but definitely a lot of companies were funded here, and so we might be even doing our own Paresia pitch here at some point as well. So hopefully we'll be able to see a pitch shortly, and I'll be able to share that with you. Thank you. Okay everybody, this is I'm just going to show you some clips of the pitches.
So while you guys watch, I'll be running out really fast. I'll be back.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. My name is Adirza. I'm helping on the investment side of Plug and Play. I'm here to welcome all of you on behalf of Saeed Nahidi, who is the CEO of Plug and Play, and our own team, League and Women Fund, for all the amazing funders that we are presenting. And we are so excited to have all of you. I think it's the first time session that we have a subject matter and all female funders are presenting. Me, all of us are excited to hear your pitches and see how we can add value. And also looking forward today that we have more and more women on the other side of the table on the investment side for having a better economy, better industry. Speaking of economy, you know what's going on. Hopefully this is a very small hump and everyone will survive and the situation will come back to normal. But everyone is watching and we are watching too. I'm more positive as a very positive person. With that, you are presenting to a group of VCs that we co-invest with, a group of corporations that we partner with, and the service providers that they help us to scale your business. And then last but not the least, an amazing group of executive in residence that they are part of Plug and Play family by opening the Rolodex of experience, connections, and the relationship that they have from different industries. With that, I will cut this one short here. We'll pass this one back to Roja to start this session for all of us. Thank you and have a great session too.
Very nice, Anita. Thank you. Happy Friday, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. We have 29 great startups from 14 different countries presenting today. Each company gets 3 minutes to pitch. As we have 29 companies, we will not be having a very long Q&A after each startup pitch. However, if you have questions to ask, you may use the Q&A chat function located at the bottom of your screen in the same area as the raise your hand function to ask your questions after the startup has pitched. Do take note that this chat will be seen by other panelists, so please do label your question with that in mind. I would like to run over a couple of quick functions that we'll be using for all our attendees today, who will be launching a poll with one question after each company has pitched. You will see pop up for 1 minute after each company. Please answer for every company today and do email me if you have any questions. Just a final reminder that this will be only available for 1 minute after each company, so to answer them quickly. I would like to remind all the attendees about an online form we have sent out. Please do access the form that was sent through email or in your Google Calendar to submit your feedback to us. At the end of the session today, we will also be having an exclusive 30-minute Zoom breakout room session where you can ask founders your questions as well. Founders will be found in their individual rooms and you will be able to move between rooms based on your own interests. After the session, we will send a brochure with full company information and contact us. Yes, you can see it.
Hi, I'm Sundika and I'm here to present Sun Green H2, where we are building the future of green hydrogen by supercharging electrolyzers with nanotechnology. A little background on the company. We're co-founders with decades of deep operational and commercial expertise in the energy sector with a 12-pack team now in Singapore and Melbourne with deep capabilities in engineering. We're already generating revenues globally by working with global utilities, energy majors, and OEMs. And we received institutional funding as well as partnership opportunities with global marquee names in this business. We're here to make the global green hydrogen market get adopted faster. We've recently been named Bloomberg New Energy Finance's a pioneer finalist for accelerating clean hydrogen deployment. What do I mean by that? The world uses 90 million tons of hydrogen. Almost all of it is gray, made from fossil fuels. Now we know that to avoid catastrophic damage to our atmosphere, we really need to take all of our fossil fuel-based processes and turn them green. We're talking about making hydrogen from water electrolysis, the art and the science of splitting water molecules with green electrons, renewable electricity, into hydrogen and oxygen. There's a lot of legislative support in the world at the moment for green hydrogen adoption, nowhere more so in the United States, where the recent Biden administration's IRA has actually passed legislation incentivizing the domestic production of electrolyzers as well as establishing supply chains. However, what urgently needs to happen for green hydrogen to realize its potential is for costs to come down quickly to parity with fossil fuel-based. Now, if we think about what the real bottleneck is in the green hydrogen market for cost parity, it's really current electrolyzer technology across the board. Today's electrolyzers are either too expensive or too inefficient, and for high performance, the industry really relies on a lot of platinum, gold, iridium, titanium usage, which is suited for the jewelry boxes, but not for scaling up industrial scale and providing gigawatts of electrolyzers and tons, millions of tons of hydrogen. What Sun Green H2 is doing to solve this problem is we use nanostructured materials which are under patenting to make the world's highest efficiency proprietary electrodes that can plug and play be dropped into any given type of electrolyzer out there, be it an alkaline, be it a PEM, or be it an AEM, or other type of electrolyzer. When we drop these materials into existing electrolyzer designs, we can double the amount of hydrogen that's produced from a given electrolyzer, instantly halving your stack CapEx cost requirement as well as your materials and space. We reduce the energy consumed, which is 60 to 70% of the total cost of ownership of an electrolyzer, by 10%, which is significant. And where platinum and precious metals are used, we reduce this by 30x. Here's a picture of some of the products that we're making. We make everything from the core components all the way to the full electrolyzer stack for AEMs. We're currently piloting the technology worldwide. We really supply the components to electrolyzer OEMs and to energy majors and industrial gas companies with the full system. Number of marketing we're piloting with.
Are you excited about this? Make the last statement.
Thank you. We won multiple awards. Happy to talk about more. We've raised about $3.5 million today and are raising the Series A soon. There's a strong trajectory that we're on. We've got the right team to do this, and we look forward to connecting with like-minded investors on this journey. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Next company is Proof.
Related to ESG are changing what companies need to do. But particularly internally, employees expect and want their businesses to be a force for good in this world. And yet the traditional platforms to engage employees in sustainability and social impact, volunteering, and D&I are really old and were built basically to move money. They were not built to engage, they were not built to change behavior, and they were not built to measure the impact on culture and retention. That is ultimately what WeSpire does. We help engage employees in your ESG programs, and we measure the impact that is having on your ESG and your culture outcomes. We work with hundreds of companies with millions of employees globally in 146 different countries and some of the biggest blue chips brands in the world. And we We are a private label, multi-tenant SaaS model. You wouldn't know you're on WeSpire. We sit inside the organization, tying into your comm staff, your HR staff, your reporting staff, with a lot of custom content and programs inside to run. So we have programs related to sustainability and carbon footprint measurement, ERG management and culture, well-being, fitness challenges, mental, emotional health, as well as all volunteering, giving, grants management. What differentiates us from others besides supporting all programs is we get double the participation rates because we use behavior design, game mechanics, and social mechanics to close the gap between intent and action. And what we have been able to show is that in addition to 2 to 6x participation in these programs, we are getting double-digit improvements in retention. The highest we've seen is 37 percentage point improvement in retention of new retail store employees. We estimate it's a multi-billion-dollar market from the high of 74 billion broad employees to just a TAM on our market, an ICP of 7 billion. We have an incredible leadership team from the tech side, Silicon Valley side, not-for-profit and impact sectors. We've grown about 50% per year for the last 3 years organically with a sales team of 1. We recently raised a round of capital, and because we have very high retaining platform customers, we are able to see really good net retention, gross retention, and are starting to see huge pipeline growth. And our job now is to turn that into double-digit revenue and ARR growth. It is a per employee per year SaaS licensing model with 90% margins. Our goal for the next 2 years is to scale to 10 million in ARR by building out those sales and partnership channels, investing more in marketing, and starting to open up in Europe now that they have mandated reporting around sustainability and CSR. Our ask is twofold. First is getting into large companies is challenging for any small company, so any introductions to heads of HR, comms, public relations, ESG, but even CEOs who care passionately about this now and have to talk to investors about ESG, we are going to be looking for funding soon, and as of this morning, we are looking for a new bank. Thank you very much. Great.
All right, good morning. I'm Adriana Hoppenbrouwer, co-founder of The Fabricant. The Fabricant has been since 2018 enabling the digital fashion business model. Screen. Digital fashion is an amazing opportunity. It has been forecasted to be $150 billion by 2027 across 3 verticals: gaming through skins, e-commerce through virtual try-on, and social media through AR filters and content production. And brands, fashion brands, have already woken up for this opportunity and have started investing in this area. However, there is a problem. There is no solution for digital fashion wearing at scale up until now. Because we have the solution to the problem. The Fabricant platform enables the digital fashion business models. We created a technical pipeline for scalable asset distribution through artificial intelligence, AR filters, gaming engine, and avatar ecosystems. The gaming engine alone, we have partnered with Red Player Me and Unreal Engine, and we are reaching 80 million active users, which are now able to dress that digital fashion wardrobe in gaming. We are particularly excited about virtual dressing, which is a massive opportunity for e-commerce and fashion content. Using our AI technology and AR, we are able to reach 2 billion fashion consumers that are consuming on e-commerce and active on social media every day. The business model is very simple. We operate with license fees, which are monthly recurring fee based on volume of collections and features selected. And our key competitive advantage is threefold. We have been since 2018 leading this space, so we have established relationships with leading fashion brands across the globe. We developed a very solid tech infrastructure to trade and wear digital fashion at scale, and we have an experienced leadership team across multiple disciplines. We have raised our Series A of $15 million in the beginning of 2022, and we have a run rate until 2024. But now we are in a current raise, an extension raise of 2 to 3 million to continue scaling the platform and doubling down in the engineering power to further develop our AI technology. Because the time is now, the demand is super high, and we want to make sure that we still pioneer in this space and leading this digital fashion transformation. So we're going to use the funds on engineering and product primarily to accelerate our development in this area. If you want to know more, I'm happy to be with you in the breakout. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Phoenix Steel. We make clean domestic metals that power the growing electrified economy. Our mission is to create a sustainable future by unlocking the full value of our natural resources with a zero-waste technology. The current electrification transition relies on critical materials known as rare earth metals. These make up the magnets that go into various components in an electric vehicle, like the electric motor. They're also used to power wind turbines and other green technologies. The problem is, right now, the current technologies can't meet the demand. There's already a 10% supply shortage, with 97% of all rare earth processing currently controlled by China. And not to mention that for every ton of rare earth metal produced, about 2,000 tons of waste is generated with current technology. We need innovative technology that addresses the entire value chain to produce rare earth metals sustainably. That's exactly what Phoenix Tailings does. We have built a modular system combining 3 different extractive metallurgy principles to create a novel, closed-loop, low-energy process that produces metals with zero carbon emissions and no toxic waste. And instead of digging up fresh ore to do this, we can take the traditional mine waste, tailings, and unlock the valuable rare earths discarded the first time the ore was mined. Our approach provides a new domestic supply of critical rare earth metals much more sustainably. And taking a little deeper dive into the supply chain, there are really 3 key stages: extraction, refining, and manufacturing. Extraction is what you think of conventional mining, digging up rocks from the ground and converting them to a concentrated material. This is then refined into metal and provided to manufacturers such as magnet producers who then convert them to the final product. The main supply chain challenge right now is in refining. That's where Phoenix Tailings focuses. This is primarily all done in China at this moment. We've demonstrated our first phase technology, a pilot refining system currently operational in Somerville, Massachusetts, producing commercial grade neodymium metal, and actually sold off the production of this system for the year, 22.6 tons of metal. This represents the largest commercial production of rare earth metal currently in the US. Our business model is a hub and spoke. We have a centralized metal refining hub taking in multiple types of rare earth feedstock, currently starting with the market rare earth concentrate and magnet recycled products. At the same time, we look to scale up the Phoenix Tailings extraction sites, processing these tailings materials. We've actually secured our first US tailings pilot site with 10 million tons of iron ore tailings that holds about $2 billion of metal value within it. And we've assembled an incredible team of top scientists, engineers, and industry professionals. And I'm my co-founder and CTO Tomas at MIT. And we've brought up other incredible engineering leaders in as well. To highlight a few, Alex Narco with 20 years of experience in the mining industry, and Rick Salucci, who was the engineer that developed the rare earth metal systems and actually delivered the material that's sitting in the DLA stockpile right now. And we're looking for help in 3 areas. First, connections to folks in the large OEMs and defense companies as sales, looking for long-term off-take agreements. Second, we're also fundraising for a Series B, and we'd love to connect with those in national security focused funds. And lastly, we're hiring the best finance people possible. We have roles open for CFO, who can hire senior analysts. Thank you all so much for your time.
Great, thank you. Next company is Aesthetics.
Could you please confirm that you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Hi guys, we are Statscan, and we are a virtual outfitting technology that brings speed, efficiency, and cost savings to 3 major supply chain processes in fashion, from manufacturing to merchandising to marketing. Today, the fashion supply chain is extremely inefficient. To go from the design and ideation all the way to endpoint consumer takes weeks. Fashion is getting faster every day, and they do not have weeks, where we come with our solution. With StyleScan, everything takes minutes. So we can, our technology can work with either 2D product images that come from a factory, or it can be 3D designs of the clothing. So sometimes those items don't even exist in real life. But with our software, the customer can select the model from either our database or their own favorite model, and then in minutes dress her and sell. Essentially, in minutes, your virtual photo shoot is concluded, whether you have your items or you don't have your items. Not only that, not only we can virtually dress a model, we can also enable our customers to show the same outfit on different models with different skin tones, ethnicities, body types,
sizes, and so on. The client impact that we have is it's 7 times faster than traditional photo shoot. We yield 98% cost saving for clients. They are in 100% aesthetic control. Our technology generates zero waste, and dollar sales engagement and conversions significantly go up when you bring this element of the marketing element where you can show it on models that consumer can relate to. Here's a good example in merchandising. This model never wore those earrings, yet they are live on our client's e-commerce website. We are very proud. We only opened our technology early this year. We already have a number of paying customers. Our business model is subscription-based, B2B SaaS. It's freemium model, so everybody starts with initial freemium free test, and then they roll into a paying monthly subscription. So we are onboarding customers every week, more and more customers. Our unique IP is rooted in mathematics and machine learning. Our team is actually veterans of machine learning and AI. They were doing those techniques and coming up with solutions decades before those words became popular. Our advantage over competitors, first of all, there's very few competitors that actually have real technology, but we provide the highest quality apparel visualization as well as most robust technical features, and we can dive into that more if anyone is interested in the breakout sessions. Exits in our space have been pretty phenomenal, and again, that's pretty much because of supply and demand imbalance. Fashion industry is having huge push into digitization, yet there's very few technologies that actually work, that are tested. Yes, thank you. We have raised to date 3.5 million. We're currently in the late stage seed round, which is, it's a quick round, 1 million, and we already have over half of it either in the bank or committed. So yes, please join us if you're interested.
Great, thank you. Next company is Tom Studio.
So this is City Hall in San Francisco.
Very nice. City makes money, right?
Say hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Good, good, good.
What's going on?
Everything's good. We're here at City Hall.
Yes, we are. All of a sudden, we're participating in a wedding.
Yeah. You want to be the best man?
Yes.
There you go. Wow, look at this. You can appreciate this kind of architecture.
Get out, marriage. Usually the marriages are officiated right underneath there, right? So that's the marriage. That's a marriage section. Let's all clear out here. We're doing a photo. Here, please. Guys, come on this side.
Hello everybody, this is again Gus in San Francisco. This is my last day here. I'm flying back to Toronto tomorrow. So I just wanted to kind of have a little discussion and a recap regarding this trip. So I'm right now in Union Square. So this is one of the main areas of San Francisco. So basically, as I was saying earlier, I'm working on my doctorate and I was invited by Golden Gate University to participate in a 7-day immersion program. Now, I made a lot of good contacts in the last 6 days, made good friends, had a really excellent experience. We got a chance to go see the Golden Gate Bridge. We had a chance to, have a tour of the city. We got a chance to see some of the landmarks here. We also had a chance to participate in some of yesterday we went to Google Plug and Play. So Plug and Play is where a lot of entrepreneurs, startup companies, and businesses that are growing, and they go there as part of their accelerator program to raise capital. Now, one of the other reasons why I came on this trip mainly is to make connections also for my startup company, Paresia Technologies Incorporated. So this is a very vibrant city when it comes to technology. So the entire Silicon Valley Strip, there's a lot of history of one of the greatest companies in the world, like Google, Facebook, Intel, and other companies were founded in this jurisdiction. So definitely I was very inspired by this trip, and even me being a founder of a company myself, I'm actually experiencing firsthand the process of going through the process of starting a company. Obviously I've been putting my own capital into the business, and going through the incubation process, getting this company started, and going through that growth process to become a successful business. So everything in life is a process, right? So you have to be able to go through the process, make sure that you have a good product. I know Paresia Technologies is a great product. It'll solve a lot of problems in the marketplace when it comes to individual sellers that are selling goods or services in this case in the freelance market, and at the same time providing convenience for customers. So definitely this was a successful trip. I definitely will come back here again. There's a lot of work ahead of us, and I just wanted to kind of share with you bits and pieces of the trip. We also got a chance to visit the Salesforce office. Very impressed with their facilities. They were once a startup as well, just like any other business, and they became very successful. So, the message here is you should never give up on your dreams, right? I know sometimes, when we look at successful entrepreneurs, people always look at the end product. They always look at somebody becoming successful, and it may seem like it's an overnight success, but I'll tell you right now, there is no such thing as an overnight success. Even Facebook was not an overnight success. Google was not an overnight success. All of these organizations had to start somewhere, and then when they were starting out, no one's heard of them. Right now, no one knows Paresia, but one day, hopefully, God willing, everybody will have that app, and it'll be a successful product. So it's just a matter of having an understanding of how things work. So definitely, I really enjoyed my time here in San Francisco. It would have been nice if we came here during better weather, but again, I will be back. I am planning to make more trips. Obviously, as we start to launch a product, Paresia is still in development mode, and we will, within the next few months, we should have that product in a sort of a beta mode where we're going to introduce to potential service providers. So I'm definitely excited with the pre-launch coming up, and so I was very inspired on this trip. I met a lot of good people. I also want to thank Professor Jay, who's the vice provost at Golden Gate University. They're doing a lot of awesome work there, bringing a lot of innovators together, participating in their DBA program, and at the end of the day, we want to make a difference. That's what we do, right? We're leaders, and when we have a calling in life, no matter what people say, sometimes you're going to have a lot of naysayers that'll say, oh, you're just a dreamer, you're just this or that, or don't listen to them, right? I never do. I'm a very stubborn person, and so at the end of the day, I always believe that you got to chase your dream, and you got to focus on your purpose. Because if you don't, that voice inside of you is going to keep telling you, hey, you got to do this. You can't stop, you can't give up. And so it's very important that we do that, right? And that's the message that I wanted to convey to everybody, right? So this was definitely a very good trip. I got to see a lot of interesting things yesterday. We got to see some live pitches. Entrepreneurs were looking to raise, considerable amount of money. talking to investors. So this is a lot of good things happening here. I think Canada also needs to kind of fall in line with some of the models that are here that help foster and fuel innovation. Because at the end of the day, it's the risk takers and the innovators that make a difference in this world. And so we want to make sure that that these individuals are properly they're properly taken care of and given the tools that they need. And that's pretty much what I'm doing my dissertation on, right? My dissertation is going to focus on entrepreneurial finance. Entrepreneurs that are bright, that are skilled, that have the right ideas, but don't have access to resources. They don't have the money or the capital to be able to execute their businesses. I'm very fortunate. I make good money, and I'm able to accomplish, or at least push my business. I pretty much put most of the seed money in the venture. And a lot of people, I got a lot of positive feedback on Pressia. People really love the idea. I mean, they question some of the existing competition, but again, we do have the better product than what some of these other competitors are, because they have not really captured the market like Uber has captured the market, right? So the market's wide open, and so I think Pressia will be the product that will really capture that market, and we're really building a good product. So I'm definitely going to be posting more videos, and I will be back in Toronto tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be making some more trips other places. So definitely I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you very much, and again, have yourselves a good day.